What up? It's your boy, the Incredible Man, and yes, I am back at it again. And this is My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 18, discussion slash review, man. So let's dive right into it because a lot didn't happen this episode. It was a nice episode overall. We got to see some stuff leading up to some stuff, but like nothing major really happened. Like I said last week, this episode dove right into getting everything ready for the festival. So the whole class and the whole school are getting ready for the festival. Matter of fact, we just focused solely on Class 1A this episode, but they were talking about what they wanted to do for the festival, and we also had a majority of the class that wasn't involved in the work study that led to the takedown of Overhaul and the Yakuza. They were trying to they were talking and discussing after they made chose all these plans in class to what they were going to do for the festival, and like they had to shut some of them down because some of them they couldn't do and some they didn't know what it was, and like they couldn't really just pull most of them off, so they had to kind of narrow it down and focus on what they could do. And they wanted to make it easier for those of the work study and those in in the support class, the business class, and the in whatever the other class, I can't remember. I know it. The hero class, the support class, the business class, and there's one more class I can't think of. Anyway, they were doing all that, and they wanted to make it easier for those people because Eraserhead told them that if the sports festival is for the hero course students, then the school festival is for the rest of the students that aren't in the hero studies program, and it gives them time to relax and enjoy themselves, and also because of them being stressed out and having to stay on school and stay in the dorms because of the hero course class coming in contact with the villains so much that now they have to keep the kids on campus all the time. So they're a little stressed out, and for those like Midoriya and everyone that fought Overhaul, they kind of wanted to do like a stress-free event for their class to kind of just give everybody else a chance to rest and just enjoy the moments and have fun, because they didn't want everybody to be stressed out, because there's so many people that's dealing with the stress of having to stay on campus when that's not what they're used to, and it's all because of the hero course class and Midoriya and Nuchako and everyone that was involved in the Overhaul situation. So the rest of the students kind of want to, especially in 1A, kind of want to make it more of a fun environment just to have everybody relax and enjoy themselves at the festival. Then we see them trying to come up with something, and then they finally decide something, which is having Jiro teach everyone how to play an instrument and Ashido teach everyone how to dance. And she taught Ioma how to break dance, so that was cool. And then this episode we learned that a couple hobbies of some of the kids in class 1A, and Asano can break dance. Like she can break dance. She's like good at it too. And Jiro is a talented musician that can play almost any instrument, and she's going to teach other people. So we got to learn a lot of it about a couple hobbies, and it's crazy because dude, to be talented at every single instrument, that is in itself amazing. It may not come in contact like with you helping in like the hero world, because what you're going to do, play a guitar and tell someone to stop? No. But as a hobby and something like this to ease people's minds and stuff, and who knows, it may come in contact later on down the road once she masters her quirk. But it is still crazy that she can play any instrument, and I love the fact that Kaminari was the one that kind of really brought that up to her and had her kind of step out of her shell, and it was nice. Did it too. I can't think of his name. The dude with the quirk where he can talk to animals and bugs and everything. He done it too. And it was nice to with the Anna voice. I know his name. My mind. But it was nice to see them kind of just give Jiro all of this glory, and because she was shy about it. But at that moment, she was like, "Well, how can I not listen to what you guys say and then not want to help you guys?" So she decided to teach everybody instruments, and Asado's going to teach everyone how to break dance. This is going to be epic, and I love the fact that Todoroki brought it up. We also got to see a different side of Todoroki this episode, so it was nice to see all of that. And it was just a major setup for the festival. Then we got to see Mirio, and Deku go, well, I'm going to say Lemillion since that's what Eri calls him. We got to see Lemillion and Deku go see Eri because she wanted to see them and thank them because she didn't know their names of the people that saved her, and she wanted to thank them for saving her. And with them having that moment, it was nice to see because we got to see Eri, her powers isn't going haywire, and we got to see her be a normal little girl. And at the same time, we got to see that what Deku said was that she's not fully over the control of Overhaul, and she's there the whole time, and she's thanking them, and she even wanted to thank Sir Night-Eye, but she doesn't know how to smile. She's been hurt and traumatized so much that she's forgotten how to smile, and that's eating away at her. And Deku kind of realizes that and thinks that she still hasn't gotten over Overhaul or Chisaki, and it was nice to have that moment as well. I know I say nice a lot, but it was nice to see that moment because she was apologetic for taking Lemillion's quirk, and she wanted to thank him for saving her. She wanted to thank Deku for saving her. She wanted to thank Sir Night-Eye and all of that because she's such a good person, and she felt some type of way because she took away Lemillion's quirk, and they all had to sacrifice so much to save her, but she's still not free. And then Deku came up with a wonderful idea, which was take her to the festival. And Eraserhead was like, "Oh yeah, that's a nice idea. I'll talk to the principal and the doctors and everything, and we'll see if we can get her to go to the festival, since the festival takes place on campus and it's just one day." And that was nice. Then we also see Mirio was like, "Oh, that's great, isn't it, Eri-chan?" And he tells her, "We're going on a date." Now, this was one of the moments I really, really enjoyed because he tells her we're going on a date. She's like, "What's a date?" He's like, "Don't." He was like, "It's a gathering of a man and a woman on an outing." He gave her like the literal definition of a date, and Deku was like, "Oh, senpai, let's not do this." So it was nice to see Mirio still enjoying himself because we know he's not partaking in any classes right now. He can still come on campus, but he's not partaking in any classes because he's not a hero or he doesn't have his quirk anymore right now. So it was nice to see him again and see him enjoying himself and talking to Eri and Deku and just still having a wonderful time. We know he feels some type of way, but he's not letting it show, and no one really knows what's going on. And I know he doesn't blame her, but I know he feels some type of way about not having his quirk and being able to be a hero after Sir Night-Eye passed away. So then we get to see that Deku and Mirio both decided they're going to talk to the principal as well on Eri's behalf. And then we dive into another whole half of this episode. Remember when they pulled up the video in the dorm and Todoroki showed them the video on what they call YouTube? Right after that, the next upcoming video was a video of Gento. I didn't know it at that moment. I knew it was something. I knew it, and they hinted at something because they kept the camera on it. So then after all of this is over, we see Gento, another video from the police chief and the police officers watching him on what they call YouTube. And we see him robbing a convenience store and just doing whatever he wants. Like he's weird. Like he's coming there, he's all nice and gentle about it. He didn't attack the guy. He just asked them to load the briefcase with the money and everything. And he was like, and then two heroes showed up. He was like, so 2 heroes showed up. And he was like, okay. The next thing you know, he was like, a bunch came. He was like, Then he told BRAVA to cut the camera off while he defeated these guys. So we don't know what his powers is or how he defeated them. Well, manga readers do. But us anime only watchers don't, because they cut the camera off. And then all we seen was the camera coming back and all of the heroes defeated. But I'm kind of really loving this guy. I'm a little intrigued because he seems funny and fun and entertaining because he was like, gentle criminal. So it's nice. He seems fun. And we also have the moment to where he's standing on the rooftop, like above the city, and like the wind is blowing. He's trying to pour tea, and it's flowing all in LaBrava's face. And then it hits him in the eye, and he was like, well, he's thinking of the next master plan he can create and commit, criminal act he can commit. And then we see glimpses of Mirio, Deku, and Eri. And then we saw in the second core trailer that they're going to come in contact with Deku at some point. So I'm super excited because now I feel like LaBrava and Gentle Criminal, they kind of piqued my interest, and I'm super excited to see them, man. This is your boy, The Incredible. Don't forget to smash that like button so you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them. And subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, man. Peace out.